Hey gun nuts, Kentucky Regular here. Today I'm doing a little, I guess you can call it shade tree gunsmithing. Yesterday, doing a little shooting on the home range. My son-in-law brings his new, almost brand new Thompson Compass Center 308 over with a great scope on it. Gonna do a little shooting. Well, he brings over steel cased ammo, which I strongly advised him against. And shoots 4 or 5 rounds through it and just peachy. Everything's good. Goes he opened the, I think it's a 6 round, bolt is stuck and it's jammed. I mean, it's in there tight. We've done everything we could to try to kind of manually force it and lightly mortar it, still to no avail. So what we're looking at here, of course, I know you can run a steel rod down it and try to beat that thing out of there. This is not a live fired round, but this is a fired round. It is not a live round. I wouldn't be doing this. And I strongly suggest if you end up with a live round stuck, take it to your local gunsmith. Find someone capable. But before we do any of that, before we run a steel rod down this and tear up the, damage the barrel, damage the crown, or do something like that, I've got something here I'm using that I use in a lot of other stuff called Aero Kroil. It's got me out of a lot of jams. And it's probably one of the best, it's, like PB Blaster. It's better than PB Blaster and some of those places, and I've had a lot of good luck with it. So a couple hours ago, I've basically just put a little more in there, flooded the chamber or the barrel, trying to get it all soaking in, and let it sit there for a while. Before we start ramming steel rods or brass rods or whatever down it, I'm gonna take a 2x4 block and a small hammer and see if this stuff is penetrated long enough, and try to lightly tap that block and force this bolt out. So let's see what we get here. Bear with me on the camera here for a minute. Just going to try to do it really lightly and see what results. One tap, and that got it. No kidding. Soaking wet. Didn't even get the stuff on me. Well, we got lucky there, because that thing was really in there hard. Could barely rotate the bolt, and it was stuck in there. Now it's going to need a good cleaning. I think what we get into when people shoot these steel rounds, number one, unlike brass, they don't bounce back. They expand and stick. A lot of times they've got this varnish type material on the round that kind of, if you shoot a few in there, it glues up, gums up, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is get in there and clean this out. But just one tap and that sucker come loose. So Aero Kroil is good stuff. It's a good thing to keep on your bench and to have around the house. A lot of uses for it. And I hope this was useful for you. And sayonara, friends. Good luck.